Hey everybody, what's going on? I want to talk about grandchildren and in parental estrangement and subsequent grandparent estrangement. When you have either had a relationship with your grandbabies or you have yet to meet them, like myself. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was a little girl, I think I favored my grandmothers more than my mom simply because they were nicer and they never yelled at me and they didn't discipline. I was a pretty good kid, so there was really not much to yell about, but it wasn't tough being around my grandmothers. And so when our adult sons and daughters decide to cut ties and they take their children with them, which is their right, and even if there has been a loving established relationship between the grandparents and the grandchildren, one has to wonder, is it jealousy that wants them to sever ties? Is it because they know their babies sometimes enjoy Nana and Pops more so than Mom and Dad? Because if you're like me, you can walk around this world, going to the store and this and that, and interact with kids that you're not even related to. And maybe children are just naturally curious, or you say hi or smile, or just like the other day, my husband and I went into a local grocery store. And there was a little girl, probably 5 years old, who had 100 bows in her hair, and she looked like a Disney princess. And I asked her which movie she had starred in because she looked like she fell right out of heaven. And we chit chatted, and this little girl, now you talk about chatty Cathy, multiply that times a million, and her and I just talked for what seemed like a long time. And then when I'd say, well, honey, I have to go, she would start another conversation with me. And I was blessed to be able to have had time to enjoy her because she was a gift from God. And so when it comes to our own grandkids, and I've mentioned this before, my youngest daughter has at least 4 children, and they have never met me. I don't know what they have been told about my daughter's mother because I haven't been a part of their lives. And so, through the grapevine, I guess my daughter had mentioned to a friend that I had passed away from a heart attack, and more like a broken heart, to be honest with you. And I wonder if my daughter doesn't want me to meet my grandkids because she knows that they'll love me the way she used to when she was a little girl. And maybe they'll want to hang out with me and spend time with me. And to be honest with you, I am of no competition. I just wanted to spoil my grandkids and hang out with them and read and teach them how to do their alphabet and learn math and all that and color and paint and do photography. So, why do our sons and daughters pull the grandchildren away from their grandparents? I don't know. For a majority of people, that is one of the most significant and loving relationships a child can have. It gives mom and dad a break. A much needed break sometimes, depending on if you have one challenging or a multitude. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Um, our sons and daughters will have to answer, if not to us, eventually to their children, who will find out they have and could have either remained in contact or could have had a relationship with, and their own children. There will be hell to pay. That's all I know. And not only that, if their children find out the truth and that they could have had time with us, they may break free, and then they might bring their own children our way and say, even if you didn't get a chance to spend time with me, I want you to get to know your great great grandchildren. And that's all there is to it. So, anyways, that's a thought. I hope it helps, and I will be back.